The economy fell into a financial crisis in 2008. Turns out it wasn't just the money that went away. Many families went away too.
Yeah, the number of children abandoned by their families just shot through the roof. 3,000 children in the Metro's 5-county region live in foster care now, with very few families willing to take them. But as Amy Hawley found out, help and hope are about to arrive.
The pastors from World Harvest Church on the rough streets of 34th and Woodland are walking examples
Big green one here.
that God's work is always done best
It's been vacant for about 3 years.
when it's out from under the church's steeple.
You know, the building is not the church. The church is us, the people.
They've got a plan. It's why they can look on lovingly to the numerous abandoned homes that riddle their church's neighborhood.
We've got to take this community one house at a time.
They've teamed up with Parkville's international multi-million-dollar Global Orphan Project to acquire the abandoned homes for the hundreds of abandoned children in this community who have no stable place to call home.
It was churches in Uganda, it was churches in Haiti that were teaching us about what it looks like for the local church in that local community to care for the kids in that local community.
The pastors know if you pull a child like little Melvin out of his family's home, that's lonely enough. But if you pull a child like the state has to now out of his own community because there's just not enough families in his own neighborhood who want to take him,
it feels like you on an island by yourself with people that you don't know.
the Global Orphan Project says 1 in 10 children never leave government care.
Lonely.
Pastor Halliburton knows because he is Melvin, once bounced around in the foster care system.
When you're not with your brother and sister, it's just, you just brace yourself for the worst.
It's why in these empty homes, he sees a young, empty life potentially filled.
Can provide an opportunity just like it was for me.
Construction crews have already begun to rebuild homes to make room and resources available for potential foster and adoptive families from the neighborhood churches. Pastor Melvin Halliburton says construction is just the first phase.
Through all the behaviors, at the end of the problem, it's just they need love.
And that is Amy Hawley reporting. Now, eventually, Pastor Halliburton reunited with his mother and his 7 other siblings.
Kids